Like, don't judge me if I end up contact papering everything that I own. This week, we're going to try to transform my desk, which is right here, into a white marbled desk of sorts. We're using freaking contact paper that I got on Amazon. I've never done this before, so let's see what happens. So of course you'll want to start off by cleaning your space off. So here I am just cleaning everything right off my desk. Then I just went in and sprayed down my desk with some Windex just to make sure there's no dust particles or anything left over that would get stuck underneath the contact paper. Make sure everything's nice and clean, that way the contact paper can stick down easily. Then I just went ahead and lined up the contact paper. Just make sure you really take your time here and line everything up so that way it's straight. And then you can kind of see my technique here where I just use the card to swipe across to clear off any air bubbles, and then I just kind of pull out 5 to 6 inches at a time of the contact paper, flatten it all down, and then pull out a couple more inches. Because this paper is really sticky. It'll stick down immediately. Even if it's not ready to be placed down, it'll stick. So make sure that you're taking your time here, slowly pulling out 5 or 6 inches at a time, and then slide the card across as you're pulling it out, because it is so easy to get air bubbles, you guys. Too easy to get air bubbles, I'm just saying. So really take your time here, one section at a time, you'll do just great. And then I just go back over it real quick with the card to make sure there's no air bubbles, because like I said, oof, those air bubbles, they are no joke. And then when it comes down to the edges, I kind of just pulled the paper tight and then just folded it right underneath. Super simple, really easy. And then when it comes down to the corners, I kind of ended up just tucking it in like a Christmas present. That's the only way I can explain it. The corners were trickier than I expected, so I kind of had to finagle it. Finagle? What? I kind of had to just mess with it until the corner kind of looked okay, because like basically what you're doing with these with the contact paper is like you're just putting a giant sticker over your either countertop, and in my case you're on my desk. So like I said, I finagled with this corner for a minute, but do whatever you think is gonna look best. I kind of just messed with it until it looked okay. And then I just went ahead and cut off the remaining chunk that I had left. So I just realized I didn't order enough contact paper. Like I literally just ran out. So yeah, cut. Okay, day 2. Whole new roll of contact paper that I got on Amazon. It's way thicker. I should have plenty now, so let's do it. So same thing, I just laid down section by section, flattened it out with the card. I kind of rushed through the second half of it because I was over it. But you can tell that I did have to lift up certain pieces and redo them just because I was getting so many air bubbles, you guys. Like, whoo, those air bubbles, like I said, no joke. So yeah, just make sure you're taking one section at a time, flatten it, and then, yeah, just tuck in your corners, and there you have it. I am really happy with how this turned out, to be honest with you guys. I think it looks fantastic. You can see a couple of the air bubbles here and there, and the seam is semi, you know, whatever you want to call it, seeable, what? But the seam doesn't really bother me, to be honest. You can't even see it from a distance, so it doesn't bother me as much as I thought it would. Overall, I think it looks so beautiful, way better than the black pattern that used to be on this desk. Super pumped about it. Definitely recommend trying it if you have a surface you want to look white marble and gorgeous. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you are gonna contact paper everything in your home, please let me know because I am personally obsessed. Please just give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe because I do post videos every single week, and I would love to talk to you soon. Bye guys.